Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Airsoft Master. We're here at the EVIC booth. We're talking about the EMG, new products out there. I have Ryan. Haven't seen you in a while.
Good to see you guys. Thanks for stopping by the booth.
As always. And yeah, well, let's just check out the new products. So what do you have in mind right now?
Sure. So we have a couple new licenses this year. For the most part, new products this year are going to be stuff with existing licenses, but we do have a couple new licenses this year. New for us this year are going to be our Kimber license, Shadow Systems, and Flux. Those are all kind of self-explanatory. People, I'm pretty sure, have heard of all these brands before, but starting from the top, Kimber, a very renowned name in 1911s. We're going to have two of their models initially. It's going to be the Rapide and the Warrior, both of which are going to have gas or CO2 options, but otherwise pretty self-explanatory, single stack 1911s.
Nice.
Next is going to be the Shadow Systems MR920 gas blowback pistol. Going to be using VFC style gas magazines, so if you guys already have Umarex, Glocks and stuff like that, it's going to be using a similar magazine to it in case you didn't want something like your normal plain Jane Glock over here. But yes, DR920 from Shadow Systems.
Nice.
And at the bottom right there, it's still a prototype, so some things on that are going to change, but we're going to be producing the Flux Raider.
Okay.
Everybody knows that quick deployable PCC,
Right.
Kind of off a 320 chassis, but it's going to be able to retain a magazine in the front as well as one in the gun. Really cool, kind of different, quickly deployable PCC for your, fast style gameplay.
I gotta admit, I do like that Flux system.
Yeah.
It's something that it's like something I always wanted to do on a build. So yeah, I'm actually kind of excited to see that coming out through.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything on the other side?
So nothing else on this wall. We'll go over to another wall and find some other stuff.
All right, let's go. Shall we?
So kind of new for us, but not really, is we're going to be re-releasing some of the salient rifles that you guys have known to love and respect.
Yep.
I'm going to have the gray carbine up top in gas. The gas system on this one, though, is going to be the CGS gas system, so kind of MWS based, but modified by XEMA.
Okay.
And then in the middle right here is going to be the gray rifle. This is the carbine version. This is going to be the carbine version. This is the SBR. The carbine version is going to have the XEMA Platinum gearbox on the inside, so those you're familiar and like that kind of internals is going to be that on the salients.
Nice. I gotta admit, I do like the salient arm gas blowback, especially with the CGS. I'm very familiar ever since you got the EMG Noveski one as well.
Yeah.
So like, I'm kind of more excited about that. And then just wondering if, say for example, I see the SBR, are we going to also see that in the carbine version?
Yeah, I believe so. Both of which, we just grabbed one of each for the show.
Okay.
We're going to have a carbine and a SBR for both options.
All right, cool, nice. All right, go ahead.
Moving on over here. So two new rifles for the Noveski line of guns that we have are going to be the Ghetto Blasters. So these are both going to be MWS-based gas systems, but they're going to be made for us by Double Eagle. So again, same magazines as the CGS system, just a little bit more of an affordable package.
Nice.
And then at the end of it, you'll notice we have new suppressors from CGS. So those of you familiar with CGS, they make a lot of really innovative suppressor products. We're going to be producing a couple different versions of those suppressors, and those are going to be tracer ready. And the coolest thing about them, I think, is that they accept about 90% of the current tracer units that you can drop in on the inside. So if you have like Ace Tech or other similar standalone tracer units, you'll be able to put those in there, and you won't necessarily have to buy a whole new suppressor plus tracer unit for every gun. You can just kind of swap them around.
Right, especially for us, it's like how we have like multiple tracer units, so it's nice to actually just have one universal one for all the types.
One that you can at least move that one unit between a bunch of guns and still maintain the same suppressor on the end of each of them.
Yeah, and honestly, with my Noveski build now, you got me thinking about putting a suppressor on it.
Yeah. Wait for these to come out, and it'll be a worthwhile purchase.
I mean, I'm kind of more interested as well with the Ghetto Blaster too. It's like, that's what they got to add to the N4. So
I think so. Yeah. If you already have the magazines for the CGS stuff, it's a good addition.
All right, sounds good.
So that's it for the Noveski stuff. There's one notable gas blowback rifle that we have on the FN line of things. It's going to be an MWS-based SCAR, which is going to be really cool because I think I can only think of like one gas blowback SCAR that I know of, and this one is going to be using that same magazine that I was talking about for all the other guns.
Nice.
So that'll be really nice, and the performance you're expecting out of the MWS system will transfer this as well.
Okay, that's cool. It's like so. I mean, for the fact that we're going to see now is the new MWS lineup and something that's compatible with magazine right off the bat, and alongside a SCAR build system, does make it a nice clean setup. I do see it in the black. Are we able to also get to receive that in the FDE?
I want to say yes. Don't quote me on that, but my guess is that we'll probably be offering a tan version as well, but we just brought the black version out for the show.
Nice. All right, sounds good.
And then, let's see. Back here we have a couple new offerings from Delta Armory. It's a new brand that we were carrying. They make a lot of fantastic AEGs with their internal system and their branding on it. For these two up here. And then Angstat MDP9, really cool, polymer bodied gas blowback, PCC, uses VFC pattern Glock magazines, so your Tokamura, VFC, WeTech style Glock magazines will work in this, but should be pretty affordable because of the polymer receiver on it, but it's got a very nice, robust nylon fiber body.
Okay. I mean, damn, I do like me a PCC, so something said that, and alongside it uses the same Glock magazines.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's
So
going to be
it should be a pretty affordable option. I'm excited for this one.
All right.
Yeah. For Strike Industries, they have one new cool release this year. It's going to be their gas blowback P90. So it's based off of the WeTech gas system for the upper receiver portion, but the bottom is going to have that signature Strike Industries look to it. This is still a prototype, so some final finishing needs to get done. But for people that enjoy using the P90 platform, you'll have sort of a different body kit to put on that.
I mean, having a modernized P90, so especially for us, we've been in this industry for so long with the P90 and whatnot, it's good to see something actually different on there. So I'm kind of excited to see that coming out too.
Yeah, super cool. And then new for us this year for Daniel Defense license is going to be the DD M5. So a lot of you guys familiar with their usual M4, RIS-3s, and other Mark 18s. That's pretty common, but no one's really making a 308 version to replicate the guns that they make that take that larger frame cartridge.
Right.
So we're going to have two models. It's going to be the SBR and the full length right here, both using a SEMA Platinum internal gearbox. These ones, though, I believe are the AG 2.5 length, so you'll have that nice elongated piston in there for that little bit extra cylinder volume.
Nice, and I do like that because it's like with this, the version 2 is actually perfect for that DMR setup.
Yeah.
So out of the box, it should be good to go and ready to go.
Yeah, and you'll have a reason to be running the larger frame gun if you're getting a little bit more air volume out of that. So,
nice.
Yeah, super cool. And that should do it actually for all of our new releases this year. Yeah, thanks for stopping by to the epic.com booth.
No worries, appreciate it. And then, hey, appreciate everything.
Of course.
And then again, do check out that coming soon, and do check out other products that are out. But for this episode, my name is Mike. I'll see you until next time.
This video is brought to you by Airsoft Master.